There was an amazing atmosphere at Royal Randwick on Tuesday for the big dance, Jules.
Along with the little dance and the barn dance, it's quickly become another key focus of the spring. Joining us from Racing New South Wales is, look, I don't want to say I have favourites, but here's one of my favourites, Mark Brassel. Good morning.
Thank you kindly.
You just never know what you're going to get.
Well, it's nice and cosy to be in a studio for once instead of out at the Randwick stables where the breeze was blowing and a dog's cracking bones within earshot. It's a little bit easier in here.
It was good TV though. It was great TV. Now, the question that is top of mind to me before we start talking about today being the final day of the carnival, are you still on a perfect record in this show, or have you bum?
The one I tipped the other day with the milk carton thrown against the face, she was in the sun too long and I think the milk curdled. So, but she's in the first today down south. So might bounce back.
Well, today does mark the final day of what's been a record-breaking carnival here in Sydney, $87 million. It's been pretty extraordinary. From your perspective, I mean, God, it just grows year after year after year, doesn't it?
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, it's as I was saying earlier, it's amazing. It's a month since the Everest. It's just gone so quickly. The racing's been phenomenal. There's highlight after highlight, which you guys had earlier, the top 10. It just gets better, doesn't it? It just gets better, and we've still got the gong and the hunter to go.
Yeah, and today the $2 million 5 diamonds. It's a good race.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I mean, the Golden Eagle was amazing last week. This race, you know, I've gone right through it. I cannot believe Faulkner Park's $20 in the race. His run was amazing the other day. He was 4 and 5 deep from the 800 and just kept coming, got beaten a length. And I think the market's overreacted to the fact he drew 16. He's now into 12 after scratching. So, yeah, he'll be hard to beat, I think.
We've also, of course, got the Hot Danish Stakes today and the Inglis Golden Gift, which is a big one, obviously, in the lead up to the Golden Slipper. Yeah,
some very good two-year-olds. A bit of unknown there, but obviously Gay's horse is the one to beat it. But, you know, it did jump from 6 out of 7 to the other day when it won. This time it's jumping from, 14? So it's going to find it a little bit tougher than it did the other day, but obviously it looks good.
You touched on the Golden Eagle there, and Rose Hill, you're a Westie like me, Desert Boots, Flanos at 10 paces. It's a fantastic spot, Rose Hill Gardens, but Obamburamai, it sort of just highlights the real connection, this cobweb connection worldwide with Australian racing, Japan, Europe, the US, China.
Yeah, I mean, it was amazing, the scenes afterwards. You saw the Japanese... there's no common language, is there? They can't talk English, yet you see them just going off their heads after winning a race like the Golden Eagle. So that's going to put it further on the world stage. Yeah, there they go. It was an amazing race, and it's funny, Josh Parr, who's obviously one of the nice guys in racing, everyone loves Josh, he actually met his wife up the road in a fruit shop. So I do think when he came back, he should have taken a page out of Hugh Bowman's book and done the She's Apples.
Maybe he's got ownership of that these days, though, old Huey.
Yeah. It'd be filthy. But no, it was great, and great to see Josh win that race. Yeah. And while I'm on that, such a good guy. Wasn't it great to see Michael Rodd ride his first winner back for 2.5 years last night at the Sunshine Coast?
Oh, absolutely.
It was amazing. I watched it. The scenes were incredible. He could hardly talk, and he had concussion issues for 2.5 years. His comeback looked a peach. He looked great. So God bless him. Yeah,
we've touched on the highlights throughout the show this morning already. One of my favourite elements has been the ownership. We saw in the Everest, Think About It was purchased for $70,000. Private Eye was purchased for $62,000. Little Dance winner Spangler. They've got these huge syndications, and someone put it up on Twitter, horse ownership in Australia now, and there's about 50 people in a photo. It's just a sign of how far and how much times have changed, essentially. Anyone, as Timmy likes to say, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, can be involved in horse ownership here.
It has, you know, retirees, they're all in it, and it gives the little person, obviously, a chance. I mean, I was going through that Just Fine the other day that she's won 3 out of 4, he's won 3 out of 4.
Formerly owned by the Queen.
King Charles.
And the Queen and the...
Yeah. Do you know he was purchased for 600,000 Australian He's now returned 660,000. So they've virtually got their capital and they've got a free horse going. There's 2,500 in one of those syndicates in that horse. So that just shows you.
Yeah, absolutely. Quick tip. Quick tip.
Faulkner Park.
Faulkner Park.
Absolutely.
20 to 1.
20 to 1. Chad Schofield, it will be steaming home.
All right.
Each way forever.
Okay, good to see you. Faulkner Park.
Thank you for coming in. We'll see you soon.